Have you ever wondered what ants do? You know, when they take that, like a leaf from your garden, or they find a dead insect, they break it up and they take it somewhere. But where do they actually take it? So this is an ant nest, and ants are actually the oldest farmers of the earth. They are the first ones who did cultivation, and I'm going to show you that here. So what ants do is they take this organic matter that they find on the ground, and they come and then they bring it into their nests, which is very moist and dark. And what grows in moist and dark conditions? Mushrooms. So the mushrooms grow on the organic matter, and then they eat the mushrooms. So they're actually farming mushrooms. Here you can see there's white color here, that's fungus, that's mushroom, and that is what they actually eat. They're not eating the organic matter directly. They're actually growing fungus on it. Look here. So ants possess a wisdom that is millions of years old, and that wisdom is regenerative farming. What happens when those mushrooms are decaying that organic matter is the mushrooms are releasing nutrients to the soil while that organic matter is breaking down. And that will help plants grow in future. So maybe when these ants leave this nest, then there's going to be amazing soil left over here that will allow other plants to grow again. And then that could be food for them in the future. So they are farming, but they are doing it in a way that's preserving a long-term future for them. So what can we use from this millennia-old wisdom is that we should be using regenerative practices in our gardens as well. We should be using also organic matter. We should be feeding organic matter to plants like this. They don't need fertilizer, they need organic matter. That is the food for soil. And we shouldn't be using pesticides, because pesticides have a very bad long-term consequence. They take sometimes hundreds of years to decay. So once you spray it in your garden, you're most likely never going to get rid of it. It just lingers there forever. So that's not good long-term gardening. You've tried to use a short-term solution for a short-term problem, but you've caused a long-term problem. And if you didn't know that ants are farmers, then it may not be apparent that every insect in the garden has a purpose. It has a role to play in the system. So if you just go and kill everything,